Have a few updated empties and I wanted to go ahead and film a video, so let's get into it. The first thing I have is the Pure Air Perfection CC Cushion Foundation. This was in the shade Light. I've talked about this on my channel a good bit, and it comes with a sponge, which is nice, but that's not usually how I apply the product. And then inside is your cushion, and then you just tap that and you get the foundation off of that. And then this white part pulls out and you can actually put a refill in here, and it does have a little mirror inside. So you get this compact and then two refills, so like the one that comes with it and then an additional refill for it, which I think is really nice. Light was the perfect shade for me, and I think there's 5 or 6 colors, so they don't have a really big shade range, but this is a CC cream, so I would go a little bit darker just because if you want coverage like foundation, you're not going to get like a full coverage from this, but you could get a fuller coverage by going a shade darker. The next one I have up is this CC, Super CC from Physicians Formula. This is the Color Correction and Care Compact Cream with SPF of 30, and this is also in the shade Light. This, however, is not finished. This is extremely dark on me, and it doesn't really look like it would be, but when I put it on, it's like so dark on my skin, and I'm not much for cream products. Again, this does come with a little sponge and a mirror in the compact, but I just don't really care for the cream products because I find I just don't like the way they set. They don't really set down. So CC foundation wasn't for me, but I don't think it's a terrible product. I'm just not a huge fan of creams. The next thing I have also was not, the next couple things I have were not finished, but I'm getting rid of them. This is the Tarte Maracuja Cheek Tint in the shade Light Nectar. It is a very pretty shade, but you have to be careful with it. This, again, I'm not a huge fan of these types of products. So this is like a reddish color and like a reddish orange, and when you blend it out, but it stains the skin where you put it on first. So if you don't want the stain like right here, you need to set it and start blending right away, which I'm not very good at. So yeah, I'm passing this along. And then this is from Pop Beauty, and this is Bronzed Honey Beam Double Duty Bronzer. I bought this because I thought I love bronzers, it's going to be amazing, but it just pulls too red on my skin. First of all, this reminds me of the Tarte bronzer, and it has a nice mirror inside, but as you can see, it's just a little bit too deep unless you're going for a really, really bronze look or you're tan. Just is not my cup of tea, so I'm passing that along. Also, this is the Mega Impact Wet n Wild Mascara. This is a little sample I got in a Christmas set, and this is dried up, but it was okay. I've had it before. It was okay, but not like my favorite, so I wouldn't repurchase that. Then I have this Josie Maran Argan Color Stick in the shade Glow. Again, I'm not a huge fan of creams, so I'm just passing this along, but it's a pinky shade with some shimmers in it. And it's starting to dry up anyways, like, I don't know if you could see that pulling on my skin, but there's the shade right there. It's a nice pinky color. Like I said, not really a fan of stick or cream products, so passing that on. Actually, I'm getting rid of that because it's drying out. This next product was a fail for me also. This is the e.l.f. BB Cream, a broad spectrum SPF of 20. Yeah, I didn't like the scent of this. It's, yeah, I don't know. It just has that like a baby powder scent or something. I don't know. I just don't love it. And it wasn't a bad product, but I really can't stand the smell of this. So this was in the shade, I don't know because it doesn't say. Oh, Fair. And it does come with a pump, which is really nice. And it's like a nice setup, but I just don't love the product. So getting rid of that. This was also a fail. Wet n Wild Mega Last Retractable Eyeliner in dark brown. It looks nice. It's got a little blender on the other side. You like get this nice color, but then when you try to, it's brown and it shows up really nice, but I don't know if you can see, well, it broke there, but anyways, it tugs on your skin. Like on my eye line, I had to, this is how I normally put on eyeliner, but I had to really like dig it in for it to stay, and I'm not tugging that hard on my eye skin. I don't need any more wrinkles than I'm probably going to have naturally. So, that was something else that was a fail. Lots of fails in this one. The Pure Lip Gloss Stick in Strawberry Shortcake. I love the color of this. So right here is the color. However, it has a waxy scent to it. This reminds me of that makeup that you get when you're like a little kid with dolls and stuff. You know how it has that like fakey scent to it? That's what this is like. And I don't like that. But the color was really pretty, but it just, I can't stand the scent. This is also a fail. This goes with the other eyeliner. This is the Wet n Wild in dark brown. Also, I thought maybe it was just a fluke and one of them was bad, but the other one wasn't. Nope. Both of them were bad. So I bought two and neither one worked, so that kind of sucks, but yeah. This I got either in my Pettivore box or my vegan cuts, but this is from the brand Ursa Major, and it's a fortifying face balm. It has aloe, carrot, candy, and myrtle in it, and like I said, it's a face balm, so you put it on after you cleanse your face. It calms, hydrates, nourishes, protects your skin without clogging pores or creating shine, and it's 100% natural, 82% organic, and has 0 toxins. This is a brand I've heard of before, and I'd like to try more from them. I love the smell of this product, but I can't say that I loved it or hated it. It was kind of somewhere in the middle. I believe Ursa Major is kind of expensive though, so for just being a so-so product in my mind, I probably wouldn't repurchase this. But like I said, it's always nice to try a little sample, and it was so-so. So if you're in the market for a face balm and you want to try it, definitely try that one out. And then I have this Lights Camera Flashes Statement Mascara sample, and I just finished this up. I love this mascara. I'm going to buy a full size when I run out of all the mascaras that I currently have. I have a lot of sample size ones from Christmas gifts or birthday gifts or whatever, and so I'm trying to run through those. If I like them, I can tell very quickly if I like a mascara or not. If I put it on and it does nothing, I don't like it. I get rid of it. If I put it on and I'm allergic to it, then obviously I'm going to get rid of it. But I have a few that I've never tried before and a few that I have that I like. So I'm going to work through those, not rush through them, but just work through those. And when I get through them, I'm going to purchase a full size of this because I really love it. The wand is this type of a bristle. It's like a plastic bristles. And I love this formula. Like whenever I put this on, I think they claim to increase the lashes like 4,000% or something. Yeah, I love this. It's one of my favorites. I love this, the Lights Camera Lashes, and the Gifted mascara from Tarte. Those are also really good. I unfortunately am allergic to the Tarteist mascara, so that sucks. But this one and the other ones that I mentioned, the Gifted and the Lights Camera Lashes, they're all really good. So if you're in the market for a new mascara, try this one out because I think you'll really like it. And it's like 20 bucks, so if you don't mind, I mean, like that's the typical high-end price these days, seems to be 20 bucks for a mascara. So it's really good. I really like it. If you get a chance to try out a sample size, I always recommend that because you should like try to get something cheaper and see if you like it before buying a full size. That's my theory, unless you can return it. And that's all that I have for my empties as of this moment. I will probably do what I did the last time, which is film a little bit now and a little bit when I have some more empties and give you like one longer video instead of like 2 really short videos. That way they're not so frequent, but I don't have to hold on to the trash forever either. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please let me know what you think, and I will be joining this with another one, so the next part will be up right now. So the first thing I have finished was this Crystal Essence Mineral Deodorant Roll-On in the scent lavender and white tea. I was going to say in the flavor. I got this at TJ Maxx for $3.99, I would say like a year ago. And I like this, but it doesn't really protect that much against sweaty days. Though, like when I'm working out at the gym and everything, this doesn't like do that much for me. So although it's cruelty-free and it says safe for the environment, protects odor for 24 hours, it definitely doesn't do that for me. So I like it. I probably will repurchase it in the future. And the scent, I mean, I could take or leave it. I mean, I don't really care that much for lavender, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. I also finished this ColourPop brow pencil, and this was not even, like, close to being done in my mind. Like, I didn't think I was that close to it. But this is in the shade Redhead, and I really did like this, and I liked this shade. I just dyed my hair red, so I could really use this shade because I think this one that I have on my brows today from Anastasia is a little bit dark. So I really do like this. It is a thin tip, as you can see here if you're not familiar with ColourPop. And then it does have the spoolie on the end. I really do like it. You just, it is very, very pigmented, so you don't need a lot, which is something I really liked, and I would repurchase this for sure. I also finished this e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer. I just did a video. Is this a dupe for Becca primer? I like it, but it is more silicone than I prefer. It does have that nice pump on top, though. If I'm in a pinch and I need a primer for $6, I think this is really good. So I would repurchase in the future. It just wouldn't be my first choice. And the next thing I have, this is an absolute fail. This was a $1 palette from the brand Profusion. This is their smoky one, and this was out during the holiday months. So as you can see, it comes with a dual-ended sponge tip applicator, and it has some really nice shades in there. Like there's an orangey shade here. This trio is all blues. There's a nice sage green. This trio is all purples, and I thought it was going to be really nice. I find that with Profusion, it's really hit or miss with them. They are cruelty-free, so I like to pick those up, but this just didn't work. It wasn't pigmented. Even the shimmery shades were matte, in my opinion, so I just really didn't care for that one at all. I finished up a Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask Trio. This was a 100-point perk from Sephora. They had the shades Champagne, Natural, and Smashed. So I've heard a lot about this on YouTube, but never tried it myself. The Natural is really nice for night if you're just going to bed or whatever. The Champagne was nice for, you know, a nice treatment during the day, but also gives me a little bit of shimmer. And the Smashed one was like a deeper red color. So I really do like that, and I would repurchase that in the future. This mascara was Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara from Bare Minerals. I really like the tube because it like has a twisting. Ooh. I really like the tube because it has a twist top on it. When you take this out, I don't know if you can see, but the brush is a spiral also. I didn't like this mascara because it irritated my eyes, so that was the first problem. Also, the second problem, because that brush is like spiral, I thought it was kind of weird to put it on the lashes. Like, I wasn't sure if you were supposed to like spiral it as you're doing it or not, but it just wasn't my favorite, so I would not repurchase this because it irritated my eyes first and foremost. The next thing I have is from the brand Kiss My Face. I'm really sorry about the way that this looks. This is the Pure Olive Oil Soap Bar, and this is amazing. It is a big green block. I love this soap to wash my beauty blenders and my brushes. That's how it got the hole in there, because I would like go like this with my brushes. It gets them so clean, it smells so good, it doesn't leave any soapy residue, it doesn't have a scent, so that's really nice too if you're sensitive to those kind of things. And it gets my Beauty Blender so clean. I know that people like the Beauty Blender Solid for that reason, but I'm telling you, that bar is like $4, and I think it lasts me like 6 months or something crazy. Like, it's just really ridiculous, but I love that. Would definitely repurchase that. And then the last item I have is the Tarte Little Mist Sunshine. This is a spray-on tan. This is the color of the product here. It is clear. This is empty, but it does have that nozzle there. It's a 360 spray, so I use this solely for my back because I used it all over my body and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much in here, because I was looking for this to be moving up the tube, and then I realized, oh, this thing is the stopper, and it's clear and it is moving, and now it's halfway done after 2 uses all over the body. So yeah, be careful with this. It comes with a mitt, which is really nice, but you just spray it on and then wipe in straight long motions. They say that wiping in circles is actually wiping it off. So like I said, I use this on just my back, like the parts where I couldn't reach, along with my Brazilians. I use that all over the body, this on the back, and it worked really, really nice. It gave me flawless color. It goes on clear and develops in 6 or 8 hours to that bronzy shade. So this I really liked, and I would repurchase it, but I would just recommend that you have something else that you're using it with. Only use this like in hard to reach areas, because it will run out really fast. And for like the $40 price tag, I think that's a little steep for something that you're not getting a ton of product of. So there's 5 fluid ounces, but I mean, it's gonna go fast. So just be aware of that, but I really do love this product, and that is all I have right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this section, and I'll add this to another section in the future, so this is not the end, but I will see you guys soon.